County beauty pageant. Eyewitness News is next.
And I feel badly that the whole thing happened the way it did, and of course everyone does.
This is KSL Television, Salt Lake City, Utah. Eyewitness News is next.
Yet another controversy in the Davis County beauty pageant. Pageant officials have decided that the first attendant won her position by mistake. 17-year-old Jana Blackburn of Bountiful was in line to replace Fauna Gillette. Ms. Gillette resigned as queen last Friday after police charged her with giving false information. She reported to them she'd been kidnapped when she hadn't. Yesterday, Ms. Blackburn was told she wouldn't become the new Miss Davis County because she was named first runner-up erroneously. The Bountiful High School senior has consulted an attorney and says she plans to fight for the title.
I'm not fighting for the title, but I want to get out of this with as less humiliation than I can get out of it with, but because it is a humiliating situation.
Now officials have named a BYU graduate from Clearfield, Lynnette Owens, as the new Miss Davis County. And we'll have more on this latest mix-up next, this Saturday, August 24th.
Live from Salt Lake City, you're watching the News Specialists. Don Olson, Carole Mikita, Kent Norton with weather, and Craig Bowlerjack with sports.
Good evening, I'm Carole Mikita.
And I'm Don Olson. When Fauna Gillette resigned her crown as Miss Davis County, it was assumed that first attendant Jana Blackburn would become queen. But yesterday, with no fanfare, pageant officials skipped both attendants and named a Clearfield contestant Miss Davis County. Reporter Lynn explains.
Officials say Jana Blackburn won first runner-up by mistake. The 17-year-old Bountiful High senior has been replaced by 22-year-old Lynnette Owens of Clearfield, who was then named Miss Davis County to replace Fauna Gillette, who resigned.
I believe politics are involved.
No, there was no politics whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Thornton says Blackburn actually finished low among the 15 contestants during the August 7th pageant. He said the auditor counting scores made a mistake and gave Blackburn the score belonging to Lynnette Owens.
When he transposed from the one sheet to the sheet that's given to the MC to announce the winners, he picked up the wrong name, and that was the only thing that was wrong in the whole thing.
We've heard 3 different stories, and I'm not sure which one to believe. And each one is different. Each one is very different.
Blackburn says she wants to fight the decision not to get the Miss Davis crown, but to avenge the humiliation she suffered. She says she's consulted an attorney, but has made no decision to sue. Meanwhile, the new Miss Davis County says she's delighted with the title. Lynnette Owens, who just graduated from BYU, says the publicity may help her pursue a career as opera singer.
I feel badly that the whole thing happened the way it did, and of course everyone does. I guess the only thing it does is it's going to give me a little more exposure because, you know, it's been such a big issue.
Owens did win talent during the pageant. She said she entered the same contest 4 years ago and lost, believing her 4'11" height worked against her. Lynn Packer, Eyewitness News.
They've never seen a scandal like it. They're referring to events centering on this year's Miss Davis County beauty pageant. This year's original queen resigned, and now her replacement has been replaced. As KUTV's Joel Grover reports, some residents suspect foul play in the pageant.
It was supposed to be a pageant of beauty, but it's become a comedy of errors. It all began with Miss Davis County 1985, Fauna Gillette. She gave up the crown 10 days ago after her disappearance resulted in a bogus kidnap story. Enter Miss Davis County number 2, Jana Blackburn. As the original runner-up, the crown was passed on to her, only to be yanked away days later.
1 minute you're a queen, and next minute you're not anything.
Apparently, Blackburn did not score number 2 in the pageant, but was close to last. Judges now say the final scores on the right side of the tally were accidentally matched up to the wrong names on the left side.
It was just one of those human errors that are made.
I know that politics have been involved.
So Queen number 2 is now considering legal action against the pageant. In the meantime, there's now a Miss Davis County number 3.
When they called me up, I thought, oh no, what's happened now?
Some residents are now calling for an investigation to make sure there's been no wrongdoing. If the matter isn't cleared up, one concerned mother said, the young women of Davis County may never be the same. Joel Grover, KUTV News, Bountiful.
Still ahead, President Reagan is back in the saddle once again.